everyone, welcome to our Power Maths. Now hold on to your hats because we are finally moving from looking at numbers just to 5 and we're going all the way up to 10. How exciting. Now we're going to start off by having a go at singing There Were 10 in a Bed. But before we do that, I just want to make sure we definitely have 10 in my bed. So let me move this down. Here we go. So can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Right, let's get going.
We go.
There were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell. Ouch! Oh, how many?
9.
There were 9 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell. Ouch! Ouch! How many?
8.
There were 8 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell. Ouch! Ouch! How many?
7.
There were 7 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell. Ouch! Ouch! How many?
6.
There were 6 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell. Ouch! Ouch! How many?
5.
There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell. Ouch! Ouch! How many?
4.
There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell. Ouch! Ouch! How many?
3.
There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell. Ouch! Ouch! How many?
2.
There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and he fell. Ouch! Ouch! How many?
1.
There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, I'm lonely. Boom, boom, boom. They're all back again. Now, is it as easy to count how many when they're all higgledy-piggledy like this? It's not really easy because you don't know where you start. You might say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hang on a minute. I know that's not right because I know I had 10. Maybe I counted 1 more than once. What could we do to make it easier to count a big group like this? What do you think? Okay, so maybe putting them in a line to make it easier to see which ones we've counted. Clever sausages. Let's have a little look then. So let's put them back. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Minion. Let's put them back in a line and see if that helps us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Aha! So sometimes when things are all a bit higgledy-piggledy, it might be a little bit easier to count how many there are when you put them in a line. Let's have another try. This time I have got some crayons. And if I just do this, oh dear. Well, that's really hard to count, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, where did, oh, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. What could we do? You're right. Let's try and make them have a little bit of order. Okay, that's a bit easier, isn't it? I can even move them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 again. I'm going to take a few away. I know I've got less than 10 now. That's not going to be helpful. So let's try and put them again in order. And I think I liked it last time when I moved them because I know for sure that I've counted them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 this time. That's brilliant. So there's lots of different ways you can make your counting a little bit easier. But what if you can't move them? What if you're counting something else, like sounds? I'm going to do some clapping. Can you count how many claps I do? Are you ready? How many claps did I do? Show me on your fingers. You're right, I did 3, didn't I? Can you show me a different way of doing 3? Well done, you're right. Okay, let's try another clap. Are you ready? Did you get that one? You're right, it was 7. Can you show me 7 on your fingers? So we'll need a 5, 6, 7. Whoa, can you show me another way to make 7? If I take one off this hand, I can add it to that hand. Oh, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aha! Or I could take another one off this hand and add it to this hand. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aha! So there's lots of different ways to make 7 with your fingers. If you want to, pause the clip and see how many different ways you could make 7 with an adult or a sibling at home today. Okay, what about if we were looking at nods of the head? So there's no sound, it's just movement this time. So can you count how many times I nod my head? Are you ready? How many did you count? You're right, there was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! That's even harder, isn't it? Because you can't touch it, you can't move it, and you can't hear it. So you've got to really use your eyes. So again, if you want to have a go at pausing the clip, sit opposite somebody and see, let me borrow you, Mrs. Lady, and see if you can count how many times they nod their head. I think that was 6. Oh, good, I got 6 right. Now, you can count in your head, but if you find that a bit tricky, you can count out loud. So let me count your nods again. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. Just 3 that time. So have a go, because that one's even trickier. So pause the clip and have a go at doing how many nods are you doing at home. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't nod too fast because, well, 2 reasons. 1, it will make it really hard for the other person to count. And number 2, you don't want to hurt your neck. So have a go now. You can start off with claps if you want to, and then maybe some stamping, maybe some jumping, and then try the nods and see if you can get it right every time, but you can only go up to 10 as your largest number. How did you get on? Amazing. Now for today, I thought it would be really exciting if we could have a go at playing some games. And we use some of these games on our board at school as well. So I know some of you would have seen these before. And again, it's looking at how we can count up to 10 when things aren't always in a straight line. And because it's on a computer game, you can't move them to make it easier for you either. So let's have a go first, looking at an underwater adventure. So here we are, underwater counting. Now, if you want to, you can start off by counting just up to 5 first if you want to. You know best at home where your child is at. If they're still struggling up to 5, then keep them counting up to 5. That's absolutely fine. If your child is ready, then you can have a go at counting up to 10. So I'm going to press counting up to 10. My name is Ben. We need to find the underwater treasure. Can you help me to find it by counting the sea creatures? I think we sure can, Ben. So you've got to press start. Ooh. How many sharks are there? Now, If you're on an iPad or tablet, you can use your finger to touch the sharks to make sure you count the right number. If you're on a laptop like me, you might need to use your mouse to move along so you can count them, or you can just use your eyes and nod as you're counting them. Now, the best thing to do when everything's a bit higgledy-piggledy is to start on one side and work your way across. Then hopefully you won't miss any and you won't count any more than once. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Aha, so I know there's 3. What does a number 3 look like? No. I think it's this one, but just to make sure, I'm going to count down. 1, 2, 3. I think it's this one. Let's try. That's right. Perfect. Okay, let's try the next one. Oh my goodness. How many jellyfish are there? There's loads. But thankfully, if you look really carefully, you can see they are in 3 lines. So I would suggest you start on one side, you work your way across, then go to the next line. Let me show you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa, let's double check. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, show me 10 fingers. Yeah, we know straight away, don't we? Now, what does 10 look like? Do you know? Oh, excuse me, I got too excited. You're right. It's a 1 and 0, isn't it? Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try. Yay, we got it right. Fantastic. Let's do one more together. Okay, as you can see, we've got a line of turtles here, a line of turtles here, and a line of turtles here. So let's have a go counting across our line to see how many we have all together. 1, 2. Are you joining in with me? Let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, 1 less than last time. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm going to press it. Are you ready? Yay, we got it right. So I've put this link onto Dojo's and you can now have a go at home to see if you can help Ben reach his treasure. So far, we have got 3 questions right out of 3. So we have 7 more to go. So have a go at home seeing if you can find the treasure. Now, the second game we're looking at is a ladybird game. And this ladybird game, again, you can count up to 5. Or if you want your challenge today, you can count up to 10. And I would suggest either choosing one of these 2. And we're looking at counting first. So I'm going to press counting and I'm going to go up to 10. Aha, so how many spots does the ladybird have? Now, as you can see, the ladybird has got 2 parts of its body because it's got one big long line here. Now, when I'm counting, and I know there's 2 parts, a bit like our cherry model was 2 parts, wasn't there? I would count 1 part first and then move to my second part because these aren't set out in lines and that makes it a little bit trickier, doesn't it? So I would start on 1/2 or 1 part and move to your second part. So in the first part, I've got 1, 2. That's all of them there. Let's move on. 3, 4, 5. Aha. Or if you wanted to, when there's not as many spots on our ladybird, you could use your fingers. You could say, well, on one side, I can see 2. And on one side, I can see 1, 2, 3. So if I put them together, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, we got the same answer. So let's press 5. Bring. We got it right. Oh, now hopefully we can get this one straight away. How many spots are there? Just 1. Yay, that was very fast, wasn't it? Oh, now we've got spots on 1/2, but not on the other half, have we? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay, we got it. So you can play these 2 games today to help you making sure you're counting up to 10 right, and making sure that when you're counting that you do use your finger to touch them, because sometimes that helps us with our counting. Now at home, I know on your sheet in your pack it says use the things you've got at home, so you can definitely play these games that I've showed you today, or you can use things at home like I've used with my crayons, or like I've used with my big 10 in a bed. So see if you can mix it all up so it's a bit tricky to count, and see if you can organize it to make it easier for you, and then see if you can get the right number. So have fun today, and tomorrow we move on to a sheet that's in your pack. So today we've got no sheets to fill in, we're just having fun and having a practice saying our numbers to 10 and recognizing our numbers to 10, because that can be tricky too. So good luck, let me know how you get on Dojos, and I will see you again for more Power Maths tomorrow.